Hello, lovely people. This is the end of week 6 of level 2. Oh my God. I'm so excited. These first 8 weeks are almost over, and Lord, I cannot wait for them to be over. Whatever. So basically what happened this week is, well, first off, my bike is fixed. Yay. Second thing is, on Monday we had our second mental health exam. I actually just got my grade back about an hour ago. I got a B. I'm so excited. Like, thank you, Jesus. I wanted an A. Of course, I always want an A, but some of the information, I kind of got confused, couldn't remember. Like, I mixed up some of the medication side effects, so that was my fault, but I'll take my B. Other than that, Monday was a pretty normal day, other than there was a little bit of drama, but it seems like this semester, when is there not drama? So basically a short version of what happened is, supposedly, I don't know because I wasn't there, but supposedly there was some drama that went on with the level 1 students, and one of the staff members took it upon herself to try to come in, I guess, read us in defense of the instructor, but we didn't do anything, so it was kind of like a miscommunication with who she was supposed to be talking to. Now, I don't know if she talked to the level 1 students as well. I honestly have no idea, but that's basically what we were told, but that's neither here nor there. Tuesday, another normal day, just lecture all day long. That was really it. Wednesday, I had to get my EHR done. That's the electronic medical record. I had to get that done for my clinicals patient because that was due by midnight of last night. So I had to get that done. Then we had our mental health class. For that class, we actually did some skits or scenarios. Now, I know I've told you guys before that I really hate skits, which I do. But the way she did it in a way that it was actually helpful, because what she did was she gave us a scenario with characters. And she's like, these are your characters. This is what's going on with your characters. You know, create a storyline from it. So that was great. And then she was like, you need to come up with interventions of what you would do for that patient. We were going over personality disorder, so she was like, you need to come up with an intervention of what you do for that patient and present them after your skit. So we did that. After the skit, when we presented our interventions, she basically gave us a rationale of why we were doing it and whether or not it was right. So to me, that made it extremely helpful. And then the fact that she gave us a scenario, we knew what to do. And we were able to pull the information from the book, and then we were able to just see okay, yeah, this is what you do, this is not what you do, so on and so forth. So it was kind of like having the character come from the pages into front of your face, which is pretty cool. Then after that, we had Jerry. For Jerry, not much happened. He did kind of like a game show thing where we were in groups. He put questions on the board. We had to answer the questions. That was it. For today, we had sim lab instead of going to the hospital, which I think I told you guys last week that last week was our last day for this first 8 weeks going to the clinical site. So today we had sim lab, and for the sim lab, we had a scenario with a older patient that came in with a stroke. He had right side weakness, slurred speech, all that type of stuff. So basically the patient was our mannequin or dummy or whatever you choose to call it, and my instructor acted as his wife. So we had to pretty much go in the room, assess the patient, see what we needed to do for the patient, answer the wife's questions, just try to make sure the patient had everything that he needed, make sure the wife's questions were answered, so on and so forth. Now, the simulation was pretty good. The only thing I don't really like about it is you have cases where, because you're in a group, where it's 2 to 3 of you that are supposed to be acting as one nurse, which is kind of hard, because every time I've ever been to the clinical site, like when we did our assessments or whatever, like it was just me. So to me, it's easier to run through stuff, and then it's easier to like look at stuff, assess stuff. But when you have 3 of you, it's kind of like you're assuming that each other is doing different things as far as like stuff around the room. And then there was like a catheter bag that all of us missed. We didn't pay attention to that the IV wasn't hooked up, but I saw the IV not hooked up, but I thought they didn't hook it up on purpose. So I guess that was my fault for assuming that, you know, it wasn't hooked up on purpose, whatever. And then we had to like look at the monitors and check his O2 sats and so on and so forth. So it was pretty cool, but honestly, I do find the actual clinicals interacting with the patients, I find that easier than, or better, should I say, than the actual simulation labs. Because like with this past week of interacting with the patients, like I had a bunch of different type of personalities that I interacted with. I got to do an assessment on a patient whose, you know, legs and things were bothering her, and got to talk to her about different therapeutic actions that she take and how she used to be a nurse and so on and so forth. So I got to, you know, interact in a different way than to me you do with a mannequin, because I feel like a lot of times in the sim lab, your professors, since they are trying to teach you, they put you in situations that's going to stump you, like kind of like, oh, what do I do, or type of situation, which is a good thing. But at the same time, sometimes it's like, I don't know, because like I had to interact with the family this past week, and it wasn't as bad, but whatever. So yeah, so I'm just getting home. Actually, I'm about to go in, and I'm gonna probably lay down for a little while. Then I am going to get up and study, because we do have 3 exams next week. We have Pharm 2, second Pharm test, the 3rd mental health test, and the 3rd Jerry test. So I need to get all of my outlines and things done for those, and just study for the rest of the weekend. So that's pretty much it. So I will still be putting out my bike video this weekend. So you'll get 3 videos this week from me. Yay! How lucky you! But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Any questions that you have, leave them down below. And I will see you next time. Bye!